Hello my dear subscribers and guests of the channel, my name is Jenny and you're on my channel Happiness is Within, where you can find the answers to any questions. You just make a question, you ask the question, choose the video, watch this video, and most likely you are gonna hear the answer to your question in this video. I know that some of my videos, most of my videos for now, are in Russian, so if the video is in Russian, choose subtitles, and I always publish English subtitles, so you can watch the video with English subtitles and you most likely will find the answer. If somehow you didn't find the answer or you are not satisfied with the answer you found, you can book the consultation where we can look at your question personally, through the cards, through the practices, through talking, because my consultations are not only the spreads. I do the practices, the NLP, I do EMDR, where we are looking at the root of the problem and we get out the root of the problem. It's very interesting. When I film in Russian, English words are coming. When I film in English, Russian words are coming. So bear with me. I do speak English, as you can hear, but sometimes I have to find the word. So we get to the root of the problem and we get out what is bothering you really, and we then program the positive outcome into your subconscious. It's EMDR or NLP, or there is another practice where we scan and clean the body. We can do it with imaginary water, imaginary light, imaginary fire. Fire I don't like usually because it's pretty strong, but I have some clients who like the fire too. So you can book the consultation. My contacts are under each video and go in the bottom of the screen. So I can help you in any situations that are bothering you, and there is lots of ways to do it. Today we will look at the tips from Tarot of Revelation. This is Tarot of Revelation, amazing deck, very informative. All my decks I love, so we will see 3 tips, 3 things that are most important for you today by the opinion of Tarot of Revelation. So concentrate on yourself, give yourself a compliment, praise yourself, and smile. Usually when I say give yourself a compliment and praise yourself, people start smiling as it is. I know that, and it's the most amazing thing, because more you smile, more things to smile about gives you universe. So let's go. Tips from Tarot of Revelation. And the first thing the Tarot of Revelation is suggesting is changes. If you are not happy at the place where you work, it's time to change. It's time to move on. Yes, just remember, when I say it, this is the energy that comes from all of you who are gonna watch this video, and I am just giving you the tips, but the decisions that have to be made are yours. You are the creator of your life. Your thoughts are creating what's happening in reality. Remember that. Your thoughts, concentration, and the way you act are all making up your reality. So, by the opinion of Tarot of Revelation, it's time to accept changes. It's time to move on in the situations where something happened. It can be the relationship, it can be business, it can be your workplace. So most likely what is better to do is to change the location. Sometimes the card can say the way it's gonna go on, that in your workplace or business place or where you live, you are planning to change the place of business, the place of work, or the place where you live, and it would be favorable to you. Just don't be scared of the changes. All the changes that are gonna come, they are in your favor. Remember that whatever happens in our life is to teach us something, to give us a path, like in the back, so we can move on and we can change our life for the better. All of us want a happy life, and to have a happy life, you have to accept changes and not to be scared to change things, to change your thoughts, to change the stuff that is not working for you anymore. And those changes are coming. Let's see the second tip from Tarot of Revelation. The second tip is pay more attention to your family. And it's not only your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, acquaintance. No, we are talking about the family in whole. It includes parents, kids, brothers, cousins, uncles, aunts, all the family in the large meaning of this word. Spend more time with your family and try to accept each member of your family the way they are. Don't try to change them. Changing the person is the lost cause. You will never be able to change someone. Change your perspective. Change the way you feel about the person by accepting him or her for who they are. And if it comes to the family, we have to accept people as they are. We cannot change them, and we cannot choose them. You cannot choose your parents. You can choose your kids. I mean that you gave birth to your kids. Yes, so it's your choice. So you gave life to your kid, to your child. So accept him or her for who they are. And when it comes to kids, remember, it doesn't matter how old they are. He or her is a person. They have their own opinion. So you at least listen to their opinion. I know how it is, especially between parents and kids. I know better, and you have to do what I said. This is not the right approach. This approach makes in the future our kids with fears, with blocks, with the things that are not going to help in their lives. They have to be free. They have to feel free. Because if we are going to make the same mistakes our parents made with us, remember, our kids are going to grow up same like us, that we have to go to the therapists, that we have to do NLP, EMDR to get out of the post-traumatic stress syndromes. And it's not only about something big. Sometimes very small things can live inside us or inside our kids, inside the person, and maybe even at some point we forget about it, but it still stay in our subconscious, and it doesn't give us freedom. Believe me, when I started my road in self-development, I started from a lot of things, from the cleaning up your body, from cleaning up your subconscious, and it was through the hypnosis, through the practices, through NLP, through EMDR, and you know how much effort it took me to clean up my subconscious, to be able to see things differently, to be able to be free, to be able to live mostly without fear. Yes, I'm still working on myself every day, believe me, every day it's meditations, every day is some kind of practices, and sometimes I go back to hypnosis, to EMDR, to NLP, because you cannot get rid of all of it, and living in a socium, you cannot be invincible. None of us is invincible. So remember, never do something that you didn't like from your parents to your kids, and give them the benefit of a doubt. And another thing, unfortunately, we learn from our mistakes. Our parents wanted us to learn from their mistakes, but until we made them ourselves, we didn't learn. Same thing with our kids. Yes, you can warn, you can give your story to tell the kid what happened to you and how you went through so and so, but you cannot prevent your kids from learning on their own mistakes too, unfortunately or fortunately. So don't push, try not to push, accept your kids, and at least listen to their opinion and try to find the logic in their opinions too. And it doesn't matter how old your kids are. And same with the parents, listen to their opinion, smile at their opinion, and try to understand why they are trying to do this or this. And the third tip from Tarot of Revelation. The third tip is always look at the small print. It doesn't matter what it is. Most of the time the small print shows the most important in the product, in the contract, in the situation. Always check the situation from different perspective. If a person is trying to put something on you, always check. Another thing this card says that be careful of your, not be careful in a very strong way, but check your surroundings. Maybe there is around you a person that is not completely true to you. So check, so you are not gonna be caught up in a lie, because it might hurt. Another thing this card says, always be careful of what you eat and what you drink. Don't overdo it, because if you overdo it, you can hurt your health. Remember that. And there can be the, I know that the junk food are attractive with the smell, with the look. I know that, because listen, I'm a human being, I'm a person too, and once in a blue moon I go, like I drive past McDonald's and I cannot go past it. I stop. And once in a blue moon, yes, I do eat junk food. But like I said, be careful with all of that, with food and drinks, so you wouldn't hurt your health. This is another tip. And when I look at the whole spread, I can say that don't be scared of changes, embrace changes. The only thing, always check the small print.